Hello, my name is Karen, and my group will be talking about how language relates to culture, or rather, how language affects culture, or how culture affects language. So, language and culture are both intertwined in that if you change one, you also have to change the other. Language is not a way of voicing our ideas as per se, but rather it's what shapes our ideas so that we may be able to communicate efficiently and effectively with other people. Language is also used to transmit values, cultural norms, and cultural laws such as taboos. And language reinforces and expresses culture in that it also shapes the personal identity of the people living in that culture. It also helps in outlining the boundaries and the behaviors of the people in that culture, and this might include things such as censorship. Yeah.
Marvel. So I'm going to talk about the rhetorical approach, which is under the interpretive approach. This approach is dated back in ancient Greece, where scholars tried to interpret meaning or persuasion used in context or oral discourses in context that they occur. Under this activity is being done, new terms like emic and ethic come about, and ethic basically is the universal generalization of a culture. For example, how people take Africans seriously, right? That's why um, uh, the term African time comes about, where like when you're late, it's considered that it's then an African way or an African sort of way of life. Then ethnic is basically focuses on an individual culture subjectively, and well, this approach tends to be more interested in describing cultural behavior in one communication than making cross-cultural comparisons. For example, the best situation would be that of comparisons. For example, the best situation would be that of post-election violence in 2007. Um, Language can be used to explain that scenario, whereby those that were affected by the violence will be those affected by the violence will be engaged in conversation through language, and also the same can be done to those who watch the violence through television networks, and yeah.
I'm going to give you an example of how language and culture correlate. For example, accents and dialects can give listeners a clue on where someone comes from, the region, and their religion as well, and their culture. Where accents differ in every country and territories within a particular country. So then in Kenya, in a place like Kenya, we have who come from Mombasa or the coastal region. The accents are quite, you can tell them apart from who come from Nairobi or Nakuru or Nyeri, and so because of that you can really tell their culture and their religion because of the accent. In the US, another example is in the US, who come from Texas have a twang, but from the south talking a more slow tone. Meaning, you can recognize someone's culture by listening to their speech patterns and accents. Also, by vocabulary and dialect. For example, in England and Kenya, we say boot to mean the trunk of a car, but in the US, boot is meant to be the back of a shoe. Also, soft drinks like Coca-Cola and Fanta. In Kenya, we call them soda, but in other parts of the world, like China and Japan, they call them pop. Yes. So each language has evolved and created individual meanings for words due to their culture.
Hello, my name is Marion, and as my group has stated, in conclusion, we come to a conclusion that language and culture correlate, and you find that different people from different parts of the world who speak different languages have different culture. This means that if someone from the US comes to Kenya, they'll find a different culture, because in Kenya we speak Swahili, but in the US they don't speak Swahili. So you find that our culture is shaped around our language. Another point that we've established is that, like the way my colleague said, the post-election violence was as a result of different languages, people with different cultures in Kenya and different languages. So they ended up fighting because they were not united. They didn't feel like they were all Kenyans. And another factor that we have established in this discussion is that accents give a clue as to where someone is coming from and as to where their culture, like what is their culture. For example, Nigerians have a different accent compared to South Africans, compared to Kenyans. We all come from Africa, but the different accents that we have give away where we're coming from. You can know a Nigerian by the accent, you can know South African by the accent, you can know a Tanzanian by their accent. So accents give a clue as to where someone is coming from, and every region, every culture has people who have different accents. And also speech patterns. There's a way a Nigerian can speak or an American can speak that a UK person doesn't speak. There's a difference between the English in the United States and the English in the United Kingdom. So in conclusion, we conclude that language evolves, language grows, and culture grows with language. The more you change it, when you go to a place where you speak a different language, when you go to, the saying says, when you go to the French, you behave like a Frenchman, I believe, if I'm not getting it wrong. So language evolves, and when you go to a different area where you speak a different language, you end up changing your culture. Your culture changes. Like if you go to America, you might find you change your speech, you might find you change how you talk because you blend in with the culture that is there. So in conclusion, language and culture correlate, and different languages, they determine the culture there, and you adapt according to how or where you live. Yeah. Thank you.